Good day, welcome to Martinez, the tutorial about mansion design that we embark upon. Here we have done a lot of work on the site work by creating a lot of aesthetic developments. Now what we want to do here is that we want to beautify the whole gate environment. We will create a little bit of the security house, then design the gates and put a little bit of this. So let's start the journey straight up. So go to the foundation level. At the foundation level, I want to make use of a grid line. So you click here and say grid. Why the grid line is that I want to create my gate first. So I'm using grid line 2. So now I'm creating another section that will accommodate my view in that area. So from there now I'm going to go to view. So this is where I want to do all my design. So I'm hiding this, click and hide on this space. So now I'm using extrusion to start. So the pattern in which I want to use, I just want to continue creating it based on what I want and any idea that's generated. So click on this case and call it gate. So that is for that. Now you start extrusion and it's asking you, I'm using these two. So because of that, it's going to snap to that point. So now what we do is that I want to create the first rectangular move. So you know that the whole side starts from something below here. So the gate should be somewhere here as well. So I'm putting the gate here. So it depends upon the height. I'm using a height of 2,800 will be okay for me. So I will adjust it by manually 2,800. Press enter. Good. So the next thing is that I'm using this incredible pattern design. So I'm having it in a curvy direction like this. Just click. Good. Now trim. So I've done that. I'm bringing this inside. Take the scene, or you draw the line. So what you do here is to trim. Good. So are you seeing the development of the gate I'm trying to achieve? So this one depends on your own thinking. So this is the pattern number 1. So as I've done this, I'm going to do another rectangle. So every one of them have their own function and the use. So I'm clicking finish. So when you click finish, go to 3D and go and see the pattern in which it took. So this is the pattern. Then you reduce this size to something like 50. Good. So that is the gate in the position. You've not done yet. So you select that. Then you go back to this place. Then you click on extrusion again. The extrusion this time around, I want to use it to create gate pole. And the pole I'm going to create is in 3 places. The first one is this middle. You're going to have a little bit of space. Good. 70. You can now decide to copy that and bring them copy to this side. Good. So at that place now, you're going to copy and paste something around this place as well. Yes. Good. So you click finish. Go to the 3D and see what you are doing, what you have done. So stretch this up. It's too high. Take it down a bit. Okay. So we've done that aspect. So the remainder of this side. So what we do is that you click on the foundation. At the foundation level, say copy from here. So paste it here. This level now you edit it. Click edit. Then select this and delete. Increase this one by 280 radius. That's 160 diameter. So go to your shaft elevation. If it's there, good. I think you have it, but not the position where you want it to be. So move it back to the right junction. Good. So the reason why I'm using this different is because I want this to go above this normal. Good. I think we're done with this area of this pattern. Now the next thing we do is the pattern activity that we're going to create that will follow this along the line. So it does not matter whatever you do. What you do now next is what you need to focus on. So because we want to create a style on this gate. Now click here and say extrusion. So you are using the same. You can decide to use this reference now. Now I want to use a pattern. Good. I prefer this. So offset like 40. No, okay, let it be 60. Good. Copy it. So here now you put at 0, it will be 600, and you say again 60. Good. Then you select this. Good. So as you've done with that, the next thing is that you do a pattern that you accommodate this particular ones. So let it be this way. Then select, change it, say 60 again. Good. So you come and copy whatsoever that is copyable here. Okay. That's 400. Continue placing 400. You can go down as much as you want still, but continue typing 400 until you see. Good. So that is it. So as you've done that, the next thing is for you. Click finish. Something is missing. Okay, continue. So you select and delete them. So click finish. Good. So as you've done this, the next thing for you is that you look at it from the, is it giving you what you need? So if you lower this one to 50 again, good. So it's more close to the railings. So then you click here and change the style one after the other. So look for search this search. So from here you just call this one gate. Then change the material. Go on and look for something aluminium black. Okay, I think it's okay for that. Then you select this and you change it to gate, duplicate it, so it's gate 2, and change it to something that I know that it will work for. So use anodize like this. Click here. All of those metal. So you do the same thing here too for this and for this. Select the two of them at once and change the material. Let it follow gate black. Now I still have this one. I still need some work to do on some of this. So what we do next is that we go back to our south elevation. South elevation now can now copy any of this and say 1. So edit it and you delete the unwanted one. In fact, you can delete all. Now what you need to do is to place the pattern and the design of what you want. So the next I'm doing is that I'm using this and say add 600. Good. So from here I'm using something like 1 let's say 100. Good. So I'm doing the design by drawing it down. No, escape, then bring this to 0. So draw this down and you draw this down as well. So as you have done here, the basic thing you need to do now is to cut this into pieces. Good. Does not matter whether you follow the pattern or what, so just do the needful. Cut it to pieces. You see the way it favors your design. Good. So now break everything to so do the same thing here. To leave this. So I'm still going to delete this one that I know this way. Or okay, let me leave this one. Join. So here and use okay, that may not work. Just like manage this, then you break this into 2. So the beauty aspect of abstraction is that allow you to think creatively. So you should be able to think all around this pattern and get the idea right. So delete this and say finish. So when you see finish like that, and go back to that place and see what you've done. So the next thing we are doing here is that we are going to draw the not blends. We are still going to use sweep and this time around, so that we can do the undo and whatsoever. We put one here and put one here. So what we do is that we create a sketch. No, let us use the same extrusion. Say cancel, create, use extrusion again. You do from line 2, or just select any pattern that you know that okay, let's do this. So you use circle. $40 is okay. No, 40 is too big. Let's just use 25 or 30. Make use of 30. Say click. So from plan view, stretch this front, then you go to your side and you transform this to 90 degree. Good. So you've done this one as left position. So you come to your foundation or site anywhere it is available. This will disappear, but don't worry. So you can stretch it and stretch it again from the west. Good. So drag it in. So you drag it in one time. So you click on the south again, then you copy this. So as you've done that, drag this inward. So now you use align to do this dirty job. Now cancel. What's your issue? Cancel. Then cancel. Escape. And bring this. So this is what you are able to do. Adjust this to see the situation. So when we look at it from 3D, is it following the pattern of which you want? Answer is yes. So what we do now is that we want to make use of this and get something nice. So how do we do that? We have this incredible place, so we are using the west. Click on this rotation and click on copy. So rotate and copy and just start 90 degree. So from here now you do this, you drag it up and you bring this to the surface and bring this close. So move or mirror. I always like mirror because of the center which I already derived from it. So from there I can now select everything you want to select in that place. You say use this and duplicate it. Choose another metal object like aluminium, use something like satin. Okay, so when you look at it on 3D, what does it give you? Good, it gives you something to rely on. What happened? Control Z. Okay, so you copy this. Control Z, Control Y, Control Y. Yeah. So select these two, then go to Start Elevation, section 4. You say copy, pick from here and stop it here. Go back to 3D. Is it there? Good. So that is what you have done, and you have incredibly created the gate for your own use. So this is the gates in which you have already played. So you are going to edit this part now for the part of the security side. So this is how the gate looks like. I think with this now you can see we have something unique on. So finish this and you edit this. So edit this and drag this out of that position. So go to foundation and say edit. You bring this to somewhere here. So click finish, edit this again. What you just need is just the line. So align with this, align this. So delete this one, so I'm not useful in my design anymore. So when you click that, you go back to 3D to go and see what is missing. So click finish. Here you select this and see edit again. Edit it, extrusion. Follow the foundation pattern and align it to where it's supposed to. So click finish and see that you have the design in place. So good, you get it set, everything is set in this line. So the next thing is that we want to work on this flower pot and flower areas. So the first that we do is that we bring the pattern. We may not put anything on the fence based on the client choice. We just want to create a flower pot around this place, and we put flower all around the area and design some little pattern in this place. So how do you do that? We go back to the foundation. At the foundation, we click on this and we say component, model in place. Model in place, and what we'll do is that we create on a face, or that we call it pot. So we click here and we go to your sweep blend. No, let's use a solid sweep or solid blend, whatsoever. Let's use this one. So this one we have to sketch parts. No, do not let us use this. This one will be too tedious for us to use. Destroy it. Create another one, then use simple blend. Simple blend will allow you to create what you want to create. So on the bit on the top, what you do is just a simple circle, like 120. So select the top and make it a little bit smaller or bigger, whatsoever. So just click like that and say OK. Then go to your 3D, check it out how it looks. This is the way it looks. So what you have is that it faces down. So you can drag it up and drag it up. So do the same thing here, drag it up. So at this place now, you change this and you change it to pin category and select the color you want to have. So I still want to put it in white, which is place here. Don't bother about that. So I'm choosing white for it. So here now I will go to send. I will copy everything, start from edge to edge. Let me click from here and see multiple. I'm going to be multiplying it there. Good. So when you look at it from here now, you have something unique to rely on. So as you have done this one, I'll go to this space. So I want to draw some pattern, select and say sweep. On the sweep, I want to draw pattern around this place and choose this as my reference position. So here now I'm doing something like a polygon. Then I'm trying to create 4. So I do that. I want to have it somewhere like this. So is this okay for me? Let me just use that. This at the level of 120 degree, increase it. So some part will be inside the ground, some part will be at the top. So this one will suit my confidence. And when I do this, I just click OK. So what I do first is that I know the measurements. What is the measurement from here to that level? edit it and say, so we have 2000. So let's say 2200 and 2200. Good. So the techniques of creating anything is difficult, but when you pay attention to it, you get the pattern right. So here you click finished. Then from this, you click on profile. So edit the profile. Take us to, what is it called? Let's use west. So at the west side, the first thing you do, you draw here. Now we type 1100, enter. That is the middle. So at that 1100, you look front and you have 200 above, enter. So at this place now, we begin to draw what will suit our intention. So here we bring this drawing into space. You see that it does not have perfect steps because the plane references is the issue. So here again, we drew the line. Click here, draw the line, issue. Draw the line, take it in, draw it outside, take it this way, draw it here, and draw it here. So this pattern we do in one way. So at this point again, you draw a line, then you bring this into here, with the circle, then you break this into two, and fitting into this pattern, and drawing on the planar references. So as you have done that, then you bring this close. So close this together with this. Then you click finish, separate the page strip for you. So you go to your site education and you see the pattern which you have created. So this pattern goes in a long way. You can bring it in and say copy. Copy to like 1000 or 500. Let's see 500. Good. So here you edit it. Edit again, or you change that, drag it down, then you drag it down. Necessary that you should follow the same thing. So from here you click finish. So you edit the profile, edit profile. Go to the west where you edited that particular one. Then you shrink this. You shrink this. Finish it. What was this language? Can't create sweep. Why? So cancel. Edit again to edit. So something must have gotten wrong, and that is this. So what you do is that from here click this, click. So it's created. So now that's the pattern you have created. Generate this, click here and click here, select incredibly the pattern you want. If it's facial, again select this white one and begin to copy them from edge to edge to edge to edge and to edge. So when you look at it from 3D, what do we have? Do we have something that suits us? The answer is yes. So this is an incredible pattern which you have created on this. You can select this one now and go to Site Elevation and go and copy from this edge to this edge. Move. So we have it in place. So now the next thing to do is to go to foundation, click finish, then go and select save and select flowers, architecture, select flowers. So you can paste here. So paste here, change this in view and click on edit, duplicate it, you change the height something like 1500. Then you look for editing pattern. I see that you want tropic Asia tree, tropical tree. So you want to use grass palm, Australia, Ukraine, and let's say you start fella. Okay, so you go to your Site Elevation, increase this, and you take it up to sit there on it. So you copy this, then you start copying from here to here to here to here and here, and then the last one which is here. So I think you're done with that. The next detail is to create the coping around this guy. So you go to your incredibly, go to this place, select and say use their family member, edit. So you go to your sweep, at the sweep select, draw around this Mr. Then you say finish. So from there you say edit over, take it to the west. So at the west side you decide to draw your incredible good. So it's not finished. You can now decide to do this one in some way. And finish like that. Have you seen it? So you go to your Site Elevation. This is what has been created. So here, what you just need here is that you need something like a mirror or copy. You copy here and paste it here. So this one joining forces together, and you select them like that and change their everything here is going to be white. So then you change and say copy. You keep copying from here to here to here to here to here to here. So what I just try to demonstrate on every design pattern here is that there is no regular pattern of design. There is no best design. All what you just need to do is to put your effort in place. Can you see that the gate is coming up, and you just put all your efforts. If you are lucky enough, things will work well for you and everything. So this is the pattern in which we have created towards this distance and direction. So we are able to do justice to the gates, some level of grace of sanity and associate to it. So thanks for watching all this, and you can decide to do more of what you want to do in your own way. So when you follow the tutorial one after the other, you already blend your skill to certain theory of life, and that is the beauty of it too. Try to subscribe to our channel for more information that will come up.